You can really see those textures at work, and look at the like interior with the stairs going up to the what looks like a massive spotlight. And look at that interior. Hello Flight Sim fans, and welcome to the Practically Geek channel. In today's video, I've landed in a park, and not just any park. I've landed in Northerly Island Park here in Chicago. And if you haven't guessed it already, yes, I'm in a location that once was Meigs Field. It's quite sad it was closed, but a really good creator over on flightsim.to, Guillermo ZS, I'll put the link in the description below. That's Guillermo ZS. I'll put the link down in the description. You can also get a pro version, which is the one I'm going to be showing you today, so a Payware review this time round. But there is also a free version as well. I will put links for both in the description on Guillermo's main website page and flightsim.to. So as you can see, Meigs Field has gone, and in its way is a lovely park. Don't get me wrong, there's a pond in the middle here and walking paths all the way around. The skyline is absolutely amazing here, with the Chicago skyscrapers just in the background there. When it was in operation, Meigs Field had a runway length of 1,189 meters, and it was a lovely little airfield. Personally, I wasn't playing the flight simulators back in the day. I've started at around Flight Simulator X, which is when it was taken away, and from then I played X-Plane 11 and also a bit of Aerofly, which isn't so much a flight simulator, more of a, I would imagine, arcadey, if that's right. Certainly not on the level of Microsoft Flight Simulator or X-Plane. Unfortunately for this one, there's nothing much I can go over. There's no default buildings, there's no runway or taxiways, there's no apron. But if you just look on the left here, you can still see that part of the airport is still intact. The control tower building is still there in the photogrammetry kind of style. And with Chicago being photogrammetry on this simulator, you are getting the real surrounding buildings. So with that being said, really short, we need to go into the Payware scenery, because right now the park just doesn't resemble a airport or airfield. So stay with me as I explore the Payware scenery for Meigs Field. Welcome back to Chicago, and welcome to Meigs Field. We now have an actual airport, or airfield rather. Just to make you aware that this is a Payware scenery, and it cost me $7.49. It is on offer. It usually is around €13, and I paid €7.99. It did actually come to £7.49, so you're looking at around €8, give or take. Let's see if this one's worth it. I wonder if Guillermo has done a good job. From the screenshots on the website, it looks absolutely fantastic. So let's have a look. So making our way down from runway 36, you can see there's now a runway. Just to take you through some of the features of this Payware scenery, we've got an actual handcrafted custom terminal building with real and accurate interiors based on actual blueprints and photographs, handmade and historical control tower, including full modelling of the control room interior. You can watch the sunset from the control tower apparently. Handmade custom hangar with interior. You can actually spawn into that. I didn't, but we'll have a look inside that obviously. Custom hyperreal PBR materials. Complete remake of the parking and entrance. Complete remake of the bay area with the docks and the ships. It didn't look too great before actually, I must admit, with some photogrammetry spikes. Runway and taxiways and parking all historically accurate. VASI 22, the VASI lights, full ATC functionality, ground services all work, and much more. And from the looks of it, it looks absolutely stunning. The custom buildings, I haven't even gone in yet and checked it all out, but as we fly over, we can see that there's no park here anymore, and this is what it would have looked like back in the day. and it looks fantastic. It really, really does. I'm so glad I went out and got this so I could show you all. Let's have a little bit of a better look now and see what we can see within the terminal and the hangars. You can see there's quite a lot of apron space within this airfield. There's the apron which I started at the far side, and then there's this apron here just by the shoreline, and it looks absolutely fantastic, especially with the water within the simulation. One thing I spied on the way in was this plane on top of the hangar. Bit of a glitch. I don't know how that happened. And it does look funny being there on the top of the roof. Maybe some kind of glitch of way it spawned in. I don't know. But let's have a look at these buildings because they look absolutely fabulous. Some ground clutter here, and the overall texturing on these custom buildings looks absolutely spot on. But this is the main hangar, so let's have a look in the windows reflections. They look absolutely great, don't they? Let's have a look inside and see what it looks like. And it does look absolutely fantastic. Pin sharp, really, really spot on. You can see the old banner. Chicago, the Aeronautical Center. Looks absolutely amazing. It really does. Definitely have to get some Instagram screenshots and spawn my what's it, Incraft? I don't know what an Incraft is. Aircraft rather, into this hangar. Let's exit out and head towards the real highlight of this scenery, the control tower and the terminal building. And I must say the performance that I'm getting is quite good for the level of detail. I can't really fault it. There's been no drops or stutters actually, which is quite odd with it being so close to photogrammetry as well. The control tower and the fire engine building looks stunning. It looks really, really great. Look at that. You can really see those textures at work, and look at the like interior with the stairs going up to the what looks like a massive spotlight. And look at that. Look at that interior. One of the best control tower interiors I've seen. Actually, look at the floor. We now have a car park and an actual terminal building, which I'm super excited to see. We will be going in there because it does have a full interior. But let's just zoom up and see the bay area with the ships all the way around. You can see a tanker there, and you can also see all this dock area has been done in. It didn't look great actually in the default scenery. There was a few photogrammetry spikes as I mentioned before, but there's all these speed boats and a couple of bigger kind of fishing boats there. It looks really, really great. And you can see we also do have a outer perimeter fence, because Brian does love his fences. But I'm sure you're more interested in going into this terminal building like I am, so let's zoom down and have a look at the interior building for Meigs Field. The apron markings, like the tyre marks and the wear and tear of the concrete, looks really stunning as well. So does the glass here. Look at the frosted glass. That's really great. Look at that. And look at that terminal. Wow. And I tell you what, for €7.99, oh my word. Look at this. Oh look. They've even got, and you can see everything. M&M's, Hershey's, Coca-Cola, Pepsi. Wow. Oh, that is stunning. Absolutely stunning. And then you can obviously exit landside there, and they've even got City of Chicago, Meigs Field logo on the glass there. Look at this. Look at this. This is absolutely stunning. Look at the upper level here as well. Everything just looks insane. The textures and the detail. Look at the textures on the wall. Wow. And then out onto the apron, and isn't that just incredible? And with that being said, it's time to turn back your clocks to 1 AM because I think we're in for a treat with the night lighting on this one, guys. And wow, look at that. Look at the lighting on the terminal building. It's got all the interior lighting, and maybe we should, yeah, let's go back inside, eh? Keep warm. Look at that. Look at the reflections on the bars and, you know, the floor. Look at the floor. Oh, and you know what? You're not going to be flying in here, are you? But the level of detail. Look at that. Sorry for me constant giggling, but I am a massive aviation geek, and I'm also quite into kind of my simulation games, but the building games like City Skylines and like Roller Coaster Tycoon, I do love them as well. So to see that the level of detail on these buildings is amazing. We do have the UFO floating orbs, but again, purely SDK limitations. But look at that control tower. Look at the interior lighting on it. And just look at the lighting on the aprons from the spotlights and the runway lights as well. And you've got to bear in mind, this airfield's not in this simulation. It's not here. It's been put in, and look how well it's been put in. Look at this. And as I mentioned, there is a free version. You can get a flightsim.to. I will link it down in the description. But I would recommend buying the pro version, which I'm showing you now, because it is incredible. Insanely detailed. And I'm just blown away. I'm just blown away. And the fact that you've just got that lovely view of Chicago there. Look at it. Absolutely amazing, guys. So it's now time to check out the comparisons, the before and after of Meigs Field versus the default. And you already know it wasn't here, but I'm just going to show you some before and afters and see what you think. I'm sure, obviously, you can tell it's quite amazing. Let's see that now. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to the Practically Geek channel for more videos just like this. I appreciate everyone's support. I'm really enjoying sharing these videos with you and sharing each individual freeware and payware scenery. It's insane that the simulation's been out since August, so not very long, and you know, the team are dedicated for another 10 years. And we've already got some stunning things, so can you imagine what we're going to get in the future? Thank you for watching, and I will see you again very, very soon.